recorded, right? Yep.
Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you joining us from around the world on Zoom.
Scheduling, and there's no way that we can get it printed on time. So the best that we could do is to create a QR code for you, scan it, and then you will have this agenda in front of you. And that is the most updated agenda, all right? So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do so, and you should have this green paper here, QR code right in front of you, all right? And so what we want to do from here is we want to, of course, welcome all of you to our spring event here in Salt Lake City. This is the first one that is, I guess, going to be a series of these events going on, okay? One every month is what I hear. So we're lucky enough to be here in the first run, and I want to apologize up front that we only had 2.5, 3 weeks to put this together. So if we're missing anything, I just ask for your leniency, because we are doing the best that we can, so we can at least have this meeting here. All right. So hopefully, we'll do what we can. Okay, my name is Richard Che. I'm just another member here in the Salt Lake area. We're just part of the BG Wolf community. And first off, I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank all the leaders who have helped put everything together. I want to thank all the supporting staffs. Part of what we're doing today is we will be sharing with you just inspiring stories from our leaders. We also will be doing all sorts of raffle ticket stuff. Okay, we call it that because there's around 140 items to give away. So that will take a lot of our time to do that. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that we can get the message across as we have our leaders here to speak and share their knowledge, share their experience to see, what impact BG Wolf has had on their personal lives. So when they come up here, I want you to give them a big applause, and this way they can share with you all their happiness with this program. All right? So without further ado, just because we have to move along here, okay? Another thing I need to do too is, please, if you are speaking today, okay, make sure that you follow along so that when it's your turn to speak, you are right here with us. Okay, make sure you are here 5 to 10 minutes before, then that way we don't have to wait. And the agenda must move on, otherwise we cannot finish this, all right? Okay, and so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and just ask everyone to just sit back and enjoy the show. I'm going to have Roy Peterson, who's going to just share his thoughts a little bit about the theme of our program. This is Spring Rebirth, and Roy will share his thoughts.
Thanks, Richard. Hello, everybody. Welcome to beautiful Salt Lake City for those of you that are traveling from out of state. It's awesome to see that, you're right, Richard. Pretty big room here. A lot of faces and a lot of friendly faces. That's pretty awesome. Welcome to Salt Lake City. Richard covered the first part pretty well. If you can please follow along on the program, and we have a lot of amazing speakers lined up, and we're going to get to hear from them. So that's a little more important. You'd rather hear from them than from me, but I do have a few thoughts written down regarding personal renewal and transformation. So personal renewal. So this idea of personal renewal, spring rebirth symbolizes refreshing your mindset and letting go of old patterns and sort of stepping into a new chapter. Now, sometimes you have to die before you can be reborn. That's quite a statement. Now, obviously we're not talking about literal death here, but we're talking about losing your old self and beginning anew. Now, we can, it's natural as people, we can waste so much time wondering worrying what others think about our decisions and what others think of kind of what we're wanting to do. And oftentimes, this is from family and close friends. Anybody relate to that? You can't do that, or that won't work. That's a scam. You got to play it safe. Things like this. I've personally wrestled with some of these things throughout my life as well, and probably wasted too much time on it. But I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that I stopped worrying and wasting time about what people think about what I want to do in life is the exact moment that I started to live. And so we have the ability to do that. Yeah, we can play it safe. If we play it safe, then we don't have to realize any failures, right? And so we don't have to learn what a failure is. However, the real tragedy is not in the failure itself or the many failures that we might have. The real tragedy is never trying that thing, or never, whatever it is, never attempting the dream or attempting the goals that you have set out for you. Hope after hardship. Just, springtime here in Salt Lake, just wintertime, snow's melting, and the spring rebirth represents the idea that, the harsh weather, the harsh times are over, and it's time to begin anew, begin fresh. And, most of us have experienced some type of trials or tribulations in our life. So it's something that we can't really shy away from or get away from. But the truth of the matter is there's nobody that's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save us. This is a powerful yet and also uncomfortable realization, because it places 100% of the responsibility for your life and happiness. It depends directly on you. So we have the ability to make this happen, ourselves. And I'm a very firm believer in taking extreme ownership and personal responsibility. And I tell you what, for me, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very empowering when that is your mindset. I love the professor's quote. For those of you that have heard of Bonchet before, love the professor's quote that he has pinned at the top. Sometimes it says, "The harder you work, the luckier you become." It's such a profound statement because we can literally create our own luck. And as long as we're consistent and taking action, we can make our own luck. We don't need a hero to come in and save us. We don't need that. We can create our own luck through hard work. So the motto is don't give up. just fail. Fail at something and keep trying again. Just pick yourself up, keep trying again. And our attitude towards failures is also extremely important. How many of us have tried and failed at something? I know I have many times. A single failure or multiple failures does not mean a thing. It really means nothing. All successful people grow through continuous attempts and going into growth and transformation. You know, the spring, we're in springtime, and it kind of promotes and kind of gets us, encourages that movement, that new, you know, action, growth, moving ahead. And I'd like to close. Richard looks like he's going to give me the hook soon. I'd like to just close real quick with a couple of thoughts on a mindset that I have. It's not anything new. It's been around for a while, but it kind of goes like this. It says, I want to help as many people as I can, as often as I can, without expecting anything in return. And BG Wealth, the mission of BG Wealth is to what? We want to help. We want to go around the globe and help eradicate poverty around the globe. We can do this. We can do this together. And pretty soon, coming up here pretty soon, over 500,000 of us are going to do our first trade of the day. That's a little reminder. First trade of the day. And we are a team. We do this as a team. We work together as a team, and we win as a team. And we, as a team, have the power. When over 500,000 of us team up to trade, we win. And so I challenge each one of us to take this mindset and talk to a couple people maybe that haven't been blessed with this opportunity, and team up with a couple people even, and share this with them, and let's see how we can help them. And by doing that, I know that we can help to fulfill the mission of helping to eradicate poverty on a global level. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the event here today. First up, we're going to hear from Miss Ann Jackson, our wonderful Level 7. It should be live. It's live. Testing. 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 Is it live? No, we can't hear you yet.
What about now? Okay, here I go again. You know, guys, I did this in November. I was in Las Vegas, and you know, my story is different from most, so if I get emotional, just bear with me. I've been in BG. My name is Ann Jackson. I'm from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I know it said Jackson, but I'm from Louisiana. My background was construction. My whole family did construction for numerous of years. That's all I knew. They was construction workers, and it fell on me. So I did quite well doing construction, made a lot of money. And in 2015, I literally lost everything because the economy got bad. Construction was down. I lost everything. I went from being able to do the things that I want to losing everything in 2015. I struggled for 10 years. Nobody knew I struggled because I didn't say anything to anybody. I just kept going. But I kept trying things. I was always a person that wanted to make a difference in lives of other people. I just didn't have the resources to do so. So for 10 years, I struggled. I got involved with BG in July of 24. I was in 4.5 to 5 months before I realized what I had. And I was like most of you guys, got in, didn't realize it. I thought it was a scam, but I was still copying. At that point, guy, it wasn't a copy and paste system. It was a system where you had to go in and do everything manually. And you had to be good at math. Because the system didn't go in and put your numbers in, you had to put the numbers in. And here come AI. Well, This is what I understood. When I got started with BG, I started with $500. And I was only making like $3 and some change every day. But I understood numbers. Every day, I would go to my DSJ and I would see more money there. So I stayed faithful. And it was not easy because I was struggling. I was behind on my rent, but I had a good landlord. And she had already told me, she said, Ann, I'm not going to evict you. I'm going to work with you because I know you're going to make it right. But I had a big why, guys. My mom had dementia. And it got to the point to where I couldn't take care of her anymore. I had to put her in a nursing home. And that was my why. I wanted to make a better life for my mom. And I'm in BG now, but I'm not realizing what I had. I was at home one day, very emotional, because I come from making money, and I lost everything, a home, rental property, because I was living on the income from the rental property to sustain myself, and it caught up with me. So I was used to making good money, and I'm at the point where I really need to help my mom, and I couldn't. So I had to put her in a nursing home. But she became my why. So I'm sitting at home one day, and the Holy Spirit started talking to me about BG. And this is the honest to God truth. And when that happened, I understood what I had my hands on, and I got serious about it. And because I got serious about BG, it changed not only my life, but the lives of a whole lot of people in this room. Because I did not give up. And it was not easy, guys. But see, now I understand. It was never about me. Because I fought this for a while. Because I knew I had to deal with people. But little did I know, this is what God wanted me to do. He wanted me to stand up here before you guys and tell my story. Because I touched so many lives. And for me, that's what I'm grateful about. It's not about me. It's about the lives. I'm just a vessel that he's using to put his word out there, to touch lives. It's about having friends and family that go from struggling to being able to do anything that they want to do in life. It's about having a friend that just quit her job, but she make $150,000 because why? Because of BG. And I know there's a lot of new people in this room. I was once new. But one thing I'm grateful for, another thing that I'm grateful for, is that I grew up with a daddy that taught me how to do things for myself. He didn't believe in a 9 to 5. He said, don't work for nobody else. You work for yourself. You can do better working for yourself. Some people would rather go on a job and get them 9 to 5 than to try to do something to make a difference in their own life. I'm here to tell you guys, BG have changed so many lives. And because I stayed faithful, my mom is now in an upscale assisted living facility. I have 2 people that sit with her even though she really don't need them. It makes it easy for me to come here and speak and not have to worry about my mother. But it's about a Cynthia Tran, a Linda, about a Gagan, about a Garrett. Lives have changed. That's what it's about, guys. So when you listen to all the speakers here, this is real. Don't make this about yourself, because it's not about you. It's really not. And I realized that a long time ago. It's not about me. Because I was trying to get $10,000 to put into BG when I realized what I had. Nobody would let me have that money. But I understand why now. It wasn't meant for me to get the 10 grand. Because if I'd have did that, it would have been about me. God wanted me to touch his people. And I thank God for that. I thank God for Professor, Elena, Rosa. I thank God for embedding this in this man because he has a heart for people. He want to change lives, guys. He don't want to do it. He's doing that. And when you hear the testimonies, listen to the testimonies. The only thing I got on you guys is time. The only thing Linda and Gagan and Gary and Cynthia got on you is time. The same thing gonna happen to you guys that happened to us. We here to help you guys see what you're a part of. Look around the room. The last time I was in Las Vegas, it was only, maybe 1,200 people. Now we got 2,000. Every event is larger and larger. I got some of my friends here that I have been knowing for 40 years. And for 40 years, they struggled. And now they're not struggling no more, guys. This is what it's about. Do not get into BG and make it about you. Don't make it about you. Find somebody's life that you want to touch. And through touching that life, you'll touch more lives. I'm just grateful that I didn't give up. And why I'm grateful because I see so many faces here, familiar faces, faces that I don't know. People come up to me and say thank you, but I'm grateful. I am so, so grateful. And I thank God all the time for the position that I am in, because I know where it came from. Yeah. But take this thing serious. If you're not in, take a serious look. If you in, get serious about it. Get serious. I did. 21 months in a position that I've never been in my life. And quite a few of you guys here, you feel what I feel because you're in that same position. So guys, I don't know how to say it. You have to take this serious. Help this man fulfill his dream. Because in the process of you helping Professor fulfill his dream, you're fulfilling your own dream. In order for you to become successful in life, you have to help somebody else become successful. Because it's never about you. Never. So, I think I done pretty much said what I need to say. Just take it serious, guys. And it'll change your life.
Thank you. Miss Ann Jackson, everybody. Let's give it up. Thank you, Ann. Yeah, he just turned it off. Thank you. Miss Ann Jackson, awesome. Thank you, Ann. We're just a little tiny deviation to the schedule here. We're going to have Mr. Tony Sia speak to us first, and then we'll go ahead and kick off the raffle. Tony, would you like to come up?
Good morning, everybody. I brought my partner in crime. We travel everywhere. So I'm going to tell you my story just because we only have 10 minutes here. So me and my wife joined in February last year. A friend of mine, Annabelle from Vegas, told me about this. I was already trading stock, and I did also forex trading. And when she told me about it, she went every day. I said, I don't believe it.
I forgot to do last call.
So when I joined, I started with $300, the lowest you can join. After a month and a half, I decided, hey, this one is work. So I added another 4,000. So after that, everything is history.
I forgot.
Okay, and then the first month I was able to bring 5 people right away. I was able to communicate with a professor. He is the secret of most of the people here, how to be successful in BG. He told me to increase your income, you need to get your 5. So all the 5 people that I have, they get all third trade. I was just lucky that Sumana and Richard is one of my 5 people. I went to their home. I said, you don't have a choice. You have to sign up. So that's it. So we were happy that they signed up. So when we joined in February, after 2 months, we find out that our income, both of us retired already, but we both work full-time. Part-time. She worked with the school district, I work with the county. So after we find out that after 3 months, our income is equal from the trading income we have, we jumped ship and then went full-time. Okay? So we went full-time. We went to the Utah retirement system here in the office, and we signed, said, hey, we don't want to work him out. We want to work on our own. So, and then after that, in August, we decided that we're earning a lot more money, and we need to share it in the Philippines. You know, people that are from the Philippines or Latin America, we sent a lot of money over there. We sent a lot of money there to help them, to sustain them. So we decided in August last year, we went, in September, we went there, and then we created a small group. We went to 5 cities, and we created like about 50 by the time we come back. And we just came back like about 10 days ago from the Philippines. We stayed there about 2 months this time, and we have close to over 2,500 people already, okay? And so when I started, the key is also like, it doesn't matter who you approach to. You can just say, hey, are you trading? Do you know about stock trading or cryptos? They said no. I don't care if they said no or yes. I said, I just joined the greatest trading club, okay? And then I show them. I usually, every time there is a live trade, I'm always in front of people, and I show them how easy it is. And then after a couple months, when I present with people, I do live withdrawal too. So you need to show them how can they get the money out. You need to show live withdrawal, okay? And we have a lot of hundreds of stories when we were in the Philippines, how we affected their life. My wife will say something. So I'm just happy that she became level 7 too, just a couple of weeks ago.
So we have a thing that we learned from another company that's called Pay It Forward. Can you hear me? Is that better? So we call it Pay It Forward. So we were in Cebu at the time, and we were getting some kind of medication or something in the pharmacy. And Tony says, we need to pay it forward with this lady. Her husband was taking care of the little 1-year-old, and she was buying some things for her son and something else. So he said, hey, we're going to pay for this. And okay, sorry. How's that? I am so sorry. So I'll start all over. So we're paying it forward. We're in Cebu, and we saw a lady, a young couple, and long story short, Tony said she'd pay for it. And for some odd reason, they always look at me to see if it's okay. So I told them it was okay. We paid for it, and she was so happy. She said, oh, it's my birthday. And I said, well, happy birthday. And then they went out, and we went and got our stuff, and then we went out, and they said, could we have a picture? And I'm like, okay, that's different. Anyway, we took a picture. She was so happy. We were going down the escalator, and I looked up, and she had the biggest smile. We do this a lot, but because we're with BG, we can do it so much more. We paid it forward so many times when we were there, and it gives you a sense of happiness to see people smile, and they don't need to worry about it because we paid it forward. They don't need to pay for it. And we know that that's what's blessed our lives as well as when we were helping people in the Philippines.
Okay, just one last story. So we're staying with a friend in Manila, and then she has a house help. And then we were showing the program to people that comes to his house, and the house help was listening. She said, I want to join this. And then she said, okay, if you want to join it, and the owner said, okay, I'll pay half of that. So she was so inspired that he gathered all her family to join. Yeah, I don't want anybody to do this. So they pawned their motorcycle, they pawned a lot of stuff to join the BG. So in less than a month and a half, she has the 3rd trade, and she's level 2. It changed her life. So the last thing I want to say is I want to thank you for Professor for bringing this program to us. It gave us a mission in life, and also I want to thank also Elena for a lot of help that she have. Without them,
you're gonna
we're
guide-
not going to be
you're gonna
here.
guide the winner.
And thank you very
Okay.
much, and
Okay.
have a wonderful day.
All right. Thank you, Tony and Alice. All right. What an inspiring story. Okay, I think we're a little bit caught up now. I apologize for the little hiccup here. So you guys are too serious. This is supposed to be a fun event. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start this, at least a little portion of this fun part, right? We're going to start our raffle ticket giveaway. So that way, at least somebody, there you go. And where is my bell? Where's my bell team? Oh, by the way, if we're going to start the raffle here in a second. If you still have your raffle ticket, okay, make sure you come up here before we start the event. All right? Anyone? Okay, if you have it, bring it up right now before we start. Okay, good. Let's do that. Yeah, you did it already. Yeah, that's your copy. Yeah. All right. Any more? Okay, so we're going to start off with the $100 envelope raffle. So are we ready, guys? Do we have a few more? Okay, let's do it.
Thank you.
Okay, we got more coming from there. Got a couple more running from the other side. Yeah, you don't want to miss out. We got a lot of gifts to give away today. Yes. Ticket with no number, huh? Okay. I guess the printer missed something. Okay, just so that we know what's going on here, check your stub. Does anyone here with a ticket with no number? Okay. You know what? You might be the only one. So we're going to put the ticket with no number. All right? So the ticket with no number, if it's... Oh, we got more? Oh, boy. 1 second. Do we have Thelma here? Okay, hold on to yours. Oh, you have... Okay. Okay, if you have tickets with no numbers, come up here. We are going to give you a substitute. So something with a number, okay? We need to have that done. We cannot have... Okay. There's one. Okay. All right. Yep, tickets with no numbers, come up here. We will substitute that.
It did.
Thank you.
I took it off. So that's your number. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, this one here is blank. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks, bro. Yep.
Okay. I think this is it. Last call. Last call.
Last call.
And gone. All right, so we're going to start the raffle tickets now. So yeah, we're going to start the giveaway. We got more? Go to Ria. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. All right, last call then. tickets with no numbers, or if you have your raffle tickets, if you got both steps on there, bring it up. Otherwise, it is, okay, we're going to call it, we're done, all right? Let's start the raffle ticket thing and have fun, all right? Here we go. Wow, we got some energetic people here. All right, here's the first number. We're going to do 10 right now, okay? So, okay, go ahead and hand that over to Roy.
All right, pay attention to your numbers. First off, 0, 0, 1, 0, 9. What, where?
No, I'll call a couple of times.
Again, 0, 0, 1, 0, 9.
Do we have it?
Over here in the corner, right here.
Okay,
Come
good.
on up.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Next.
All right, next up, we've got 0, 0, 0, 4, 5. 0, 0, 0, 4, 5. Come on up.
All right.
All right, we're going to keep this moving. Check your tickets for 0, 1, 1, 4, 8. 0, 1, 1, 4, 8. Zero, 1, 1, 4, 8. Going once. Somebody got it? Okay,
All
we got
right.
it. Perfect. All right, let's keep the train rolling. Check your ticket stubs for 0, 1, 9, 3, 5. 0, 1, 9, 3, 5. Awesome. You got
Frank.
a winner on the corner.
Frank Diaz, if you're here, I need you up here. Thank you.
Next number, check your tickets. 01729. 01729.
Yeah.
Come on up.
Frank, are you here?
Coming up again, 00053. Come on up.
Okay.
Next up,
You're going to do the handover.
00569. Who has 00569? Thank you. Moving right along, 00577. Who wants a prize? 00577. Do we have a winner? Right here, come on up. Up next, 01450. 01450.
Are you keeping an eye? How many? You know how many we've done?
Going once, 01450. Going twice, 01450. Gone. Next.
Just put them right here.
All right, check your tickets for 01968. Who has 01968?
01968.
Somebody over there, sounds like.
Do we have it?
Right there,
Yes,
01.
okay.
Awesome, come on up.
All right, so let's mix it up. Okay, we got this iRobot vacuum right here. So this next one is going to be that.
Awesome.
Okay?
Well, that's going to go too,
Yes, so we got the iRobot right there. So the next winner is that one.
which is 00628. Who wants their iRobot? 00628.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Okay.
That dude's going to have some clean floors.
We have to keep this energy up. Okay, so the next one, go grab the iPhone Max. We're going to get the iPhone Max next.
All right, who wants the iPhone Max?
Okay, next one is the iPhone Max.
201-463. iPhone Max. Wow,
Hey,
get your iPhone.
All right, congratulations.
Come get your iPhone. Richard,
Okay,
how many more?
I think we're a little bit ahead of schedule, right? Just, okay, and that's fine. Let's go a few more because the next speaker up, we got Miss Gangan. Where are you, Miss Gangan?
Right, Richard. iPhone still?
Yes. Well, no. Did we give away the iPhones already?
just now.
Guys, well, that last one was the iPhone. Okay, this one we're back to $100.
Okay, $100. 00576. $100. Who wants it? 00576. Anybody have a 00576? Gotcha. Okay,
What
we got a
happened?
winner. Yep.
Oh, no, we can't have that right now. We can't have that right now. Okay. Yeah, we can't have that right now. No, people are taking pictures. Okay,
more?
do we have it?
Oh, we got a couple more. We can do a
Yeah.
couple more.
Okay.
All right.
Keep on going. Just $100 here.
All right, $100. 00467. Who has 00467? 67. Got it?
Well, go a few more.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to you.
He said another few more.
Want me to come back up for the next ones too?
Yes.
All right, next up, 00538. Come on up, 00538.
That's right.
Congratulations.
That's good. Okay. So this here, okay. I'm going to,
Moving along.
you got your
Who-
time slot.
Who has 00105?
Good. So you can go a little long. Go for that. I'll let you
00105.
know. It's really hard to organize.
Somebody wants $100 back there?
And here, Samana is stuck over there because
Yeah, I
of
think we got one back
certain
there.
things. So, but anyways,
Yep.
okay. So, you have
Next up, 00118.
1 hour, and that should give us.
00118. Come on up.
Let me make the announcement. Yes, it's up there.
All right, moving along. Do a couple more here. 00723.
They only have the regular one, the wireless one.
Who has 00723? In the back there? You got it? Okay, we got a winner. Awesome.
Got one?
Yeah. All right, who has 01944? You got it? 01944. Come on in. Okay. These need to go in. Richard, a few more?
Okay, last one.
Last one. Good. All right, last one for now. 00969. Somebody wooed. 00969. Who wants $100? 00969 going once. Okay.
Okay, so next we have our main presenter for our company, for the BG Wolf community. She will be here to give a complete presentation of our program. So if you have not seen her in action, this will be the first time that you will see her in action. And this is what it's all about, being able to explain the program. This is how you grow this business. What you want to do is you want to learn. You want to give yourself time to learn from the right people. So right now, we are going to introduce. Almost. Okay. Just a little bit more time here. So far, I think we're doing good. You know, it's a little bit of a challenge to put an event like this together. Plus, we have the ribbon cutting. Okay. So again, I think we're going to be able to move this right along, but we just need to make sure that, you know, when it's time to do certain things, we just have to do it, because then we have to come back. All right. So far, are we having fun so far? Okay. Well, here, ladies and gentlemen, we want to introduce to you our Level 9 BG Wealth Community presenter, Miss Gangan. Thank you. The stage is yours.
Can you hear me?
Test it again.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello?
Oh, you gotta look into it.
Okay, I have to look into it? Okay, maybe I can. Can you guys hear me now? All right. How is everyone? How is everyone? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gagan Sarkaria, and I'm a high achievement business coach and a very proud BT member like you all are. So I love BG, do you? I love BG, do you? I love BG, do you?
Have you ever seen her presentation? She's really good. Yeah.
Give yourselves a huge round of applause, everyone, for
She's
being
in the
here
US, she's in Texas,
in Salt Lake
but she
City,
speaks like
Utah,
8 languages.
to be able to give this such a special moment, because the first annual meeting that we did in Las Vegas on November 12, 2025, we had about 1,100 people. We have doubled that attendance today. So kudos to everyone for making this happen. I want to kickstart today's presentation by saying a big shout out and a huge thank you to Dr. Stephen Beard. That man is a genius, and you all know that. But more than being a genius, he's got a heart of a giver. I have never, ever in my professional life or personal life experienced so much generosity in resources, in money, in educating the entire community, in imparting his wealth of knowledge that you have to probably pay hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to a normal university to go get educated. And he gives and gives and gives and gives. How many of you are here because you experienced that generosity from him? So how many here today in this room are guests? If you can give me a show of hands, please. If you just started a week ago or a month ago, you're still a guest, I would say. A lot of people. All right. How many people here are level 1? If you would please stand up. Level 1. Woohoo! Look around. Look around, people. I am so proud of you guys. It took me 6 months to get to level 1. I'm being serious. You can ask Dr. Beard. It took me 6 months, and every time somebody in my organization hits level 1, I'm the first one to celebrate, because I know how hard it is to be level 1. Where is Miss Ann? Oh my gosh. Miss Ann, I love you. Thank you so much for being here, for being in our life. This entire room is here because of you. Thank you. If Miss Anne did not persevere, if she didn't hang on to that thread of hope and faith, I don't think Melton would have done anything, and I don't think Ned would have done anything, and I don't think Gary Butt would have done anything, and I don't think I would have been here. So please give a big shout out to Melton, to Ned Mallory, and Gary Butt. Is Gary here? I want to give a big shout out to Gary Butt, who is my sponsor, and I'm here because he saw something in BG and he saw something in me, and he became the bridge to make the connection within 24 hours of his own joining. So I love the fact that people see some potential not only in BG, but they see value in you. Your sponsor, the person who referred you to BG Wealth Sharing, saw something in you, probably more than we believe in ourselves. Am I right about that part? So my job here today is to kind of educate everyone with the presentation. How many of level 2 people here? Please stand up. If you're level 2, let me recognize you. Woo-hoo! Congratulations, everyone. You guys are here because you saw and you believed and you wanted to learn and you wanted to do something not only for yourselves but for your entire team members. 25 or 125 doesn't matter. When you bring in one person in BG Wealth Sharing, you are a leader, in my perspective. You may not feel that you're a leader. You may not feel or think that, oh, you don't have the numbers to show, and that's okay. Because what I'm going to share with you is the power of compounding today. How many of you understand compounding? Me too. In BG Wealth Sharing, we learn how to use compounding on a daily basis with 2 codes per day, correct? Then if we are persevering and we are learning, we are paying attention, we can get 3 codes per day, correct? Okay. How many of you know that besides the trade account, as an investor or as a team member who has unlocked the 3rd signal, there is something called compounding of your talent, compounding of your time, compounding of your team? How many of you know those 3 things? Because we get into BG as an investor first, referrer second, team builder third. But if you can take advantage of how can you compound your time, your talent, your team through the power of duplication and replication, the trade account can go to more than $1 million in about 6 to 12 months. How do you do that? More power to BG. Dr. Beard is here to share everything that he's got with his community, with all of us. And we are 600,000 strong community in over 100 countries. And I'm very confident before we end our 5-month, 5-city tour, we will hit our mark of 1 million proud BG members. Who's in it with me for that? All right. So let's start our presentation. If we can have the first slide up, which is the disclaimer slide. I do not have a clicker, and that's totally okay. I hope my alarms will not go on, because I've got an hour to be here. How many of you can sit here for an hour to learn? Okay, all right. So we're going to go do that part. So we have the disclaimer. My job today is to kind of not only educate you, but also give you a glimpse of how I do my normal presentations. How many of you have watched my videos to build their business? Thank you. Thank you so much. How many of you miss my YouTube channel? All right. We have backup for that, and we will be releasing that backup pretty soon. So Tuesday nights is when I have done consecutively. My very first Tuesday night meeting that I started for BG Wealth Sharing was on April 15th. Is Miss Cynthia Tran here? Yes, ma'am. Please stand up. Miss Cynthia Tran, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much. Miss Cynthia Tran is my first direct, and we have a story to share for another time. But I started doing my BG Wealth Sharing plan presentations every Tuesday night because Miss Cynthia Tran asked that I need to get ready to talk about BG with the Vietnamese community. So I want to give a big shout out to Miss Linda. Miss Linda is right there. I love you, go. She's managing the AV section there. I want to give a big shout out to Miss Katrina, who is not here, busy. Right, Miss Cynthia? She couldn't make it. I want to give a big shout out to Miss Leanne, who's in Oklahoma, and I'm so proud of her because she is right now taking care of her elderly mother and doing her full-time job, and she's a level 7 leader. So if people who are ordinary people like you and I can do BG, anybody can do BG. I want to give a big shout out to all the Vietnamese people who started the journey with Cynthia and me back in April last year. Majority of them are level 7 and above leaders right now. And Miss Cynthia Tran just completed her first one-year anniversary on April 7th this year for being a BG leader, and she is right now on her way to level 8. So big kudos to Miss Cynthia Tran. I want to give a big shout out to my Team India leaders because the second person I enrolled in BG and referred to was in India. He is right now level 7 on his way to level 8 and a BG shareholder like Miss Cynthia and I are. I am so proud of my organization. We produce quality, we produce passion, we produce commitment, and we produce drive. And I'm here to share with you this slide deck that I designed as a birthday gift for Dr. Stephen Beard last year in December, because he kept saying, Gagan, what is it in your meetings that everybody keeps asking me for your presentation slide deck? I said, are they not in my organization? He says, no. I said, okay, we'll figure something out for the entire community. How many of you are using this deck for your presentations? Please give me a big shout out. Okay. If you want to do presentations because you feel you're level 2 or level 1 or level 0, doesn't matter, and you want to use this deck, please reach out to Dr. Beard privately on BondChat. He will be more than happy to share the slide deck with you. All right, so the disclaimer is that today's presentation is for education purposes only, and I am not going to make any sales. I'm not going to solicit anything. I'm not asking you to invest in anything, even though I'm a level 9 leader in BG Wealth Sharing and a certified senior investment advisor. Today's presentation, this slide deck is all about knowledge imparting and education. So how many of you are taking notes today? All right, not the whole room didn't say yes. So my first thing that I want to request is please take notes. It's very important because that is the first thing that you should be doing when Dr. Beard does his Zoom sessions. And when you look at the slide deck, you are going to then be looking at, okay, what is that I'm listening into? You need to be fully present, and you need to listen in so that you can see what is going on. So the very first question that people ask, or they will talk about, is objections. How many times you've reached out to someone and shared BG and they said, but this search engine says this, right? How many times they will say this AI platform says this? All the time, right? Is there a proof of anything that we have done wrong? Nope. So we are here, and you guys will go in the field and with your loved ones, with your family, friends. How many of you have family who doesn't believe in BG? My family also doesn't believe in BG. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I have a funny story to say. One time, Miss Ann Jackson was sharing BG with her cousins and family and friends, and I happened to call her, and she said, I'm sitting here with my friends and my family and my cousins, and they don't believe in me. I'm like, put me on a camera with them. And I told them, I'm like, are you telling that this is like a Ponzi scheme or whatever, whatever? I said, do you know how many members she has in her organization and how much daily she can be making? She doesn't need you guys. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, she doesn't need you guys. She's doing a favor introducing BG to you guys. And I think everybody signed up, right, Miss Ann? And that is true, because I'm here to debunk some of the misconceptions here. The very first question always is, what is BG Wealth Sharing? And the first thing people want to do is they want to Google it, or they want to put it into ChatGPT or something. So when you introduce BG and you say, well, I know where you're going to go after I share about BG, but please be mindful, you're going to listen to this, this, and this negativity, but that's not the fact. The fact is, I am a well-wisher of yours, and I am in BG for X amount of time, and here are my results. How many of you know my BG story? Oh, okay, I think it's time for me to tell my BG story. Because I don't think I even saw 50 hands go out of this 2,200 jam-packed room full. I started BG 15 and a half months ago with 200 USDT, and I did not refer anyone till April 7th with Miss Cynthia Tran. So I was an actual true investor in BG Wealth Sharing. I was not a team builder. I didn't understand the comp plan. I didn't know nothing. Why? Because all that mattered to me was the promissory letter that is issued by BG Wealth Sharing that I'm going to share with you. So BG Wealth Sharing is not a multi-level marketing company. So please write that down. BG Wealth Sharing is a registered investment advisory firm with US SEC, and we are the world's largest hedge fund as well for the retail investors who are getting ready to become accredited investors. How many of you know the difference between retail investors and accredited investors? Not many. A few hands. I can see a few hands. That's why I said, have your pen and paper ready. You should be taking notes. So a hedge fund client is usually an accredited investor. What is an accredited investor? Somebody who can have $100,000 US dollar investment, or they are actually an income earner of $250,000 to $350,000 US dollars, and they pay tax on that. We didn't fit into that category. At least, I would say, 99% of the people did not. 2 years ago, I think when Miss Ann started, or even when Miss Esther started, or even when Miss Elena started, did you know that Elena is our upline? At least my organizations. How many of you think Elena is an AI? How many of you heard that Gagan is an AI? It's coming out right now. I've even heard that, well, we all heard that Dr. Beard is an AI, right? We understand he's not here today, but he will be in the United States soon, right? We all know that. And when he's here, we're going to make history again. So when people say, what is BG? BG is a registered investment advisory firm with US SEC. Then what do? Well, we are retail investors, but we are on our path through compounding, through copy trading, to become an accredited investor so that we can have a $100,000 trade account one day, right? That's the difference. Do I need to refer people? No. Why? Because I make my daily income through the trading aspect where BG is promising that if I follow their advising, if I follow their mentoring, if I follow their coaching, I am going to get my investment doubled in under 60 days. How many of you here have witnessed it with their own investment? Is there anyone in this room who started their journey with BG and they did 2 trades per day and they did not double their investment? Please stand up. I'm waiting. Anybody? That's called facts. It's not hypothetical theories here. We are a logical company. We are a technology-based company, and we are actually doing everything in a legal manner. So what are we doing? We are trading on DSJ Exchange. How are we doing the trading? Dr. Beard promises 2 trade signals to every BG member because that is their right. Do you know there are 4 rights that every BG member has? Anybody can tell me those 4 rights? I don't think anybody ever saw it from that perspective. Because I am a high achievement business coach. I have been an investor in the crypto field for the last 5 years, so I love digital assets and blockchain, and I know trading, even though I did day trading for only a little bit of time. It's not my cup of tea, but I was always looking for a platform where I could not only double my investment, nothing like that, where I could get the leverage and the compounding. So the 4 rights that every BG member, the investor has: 1, everybody gets 2 codes per day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Everybody getting 2 codes? Okay. The second right is the safety of our funds, not only the initial investment, but as your trade account grows, that trade account safety is also guaranteed by DSJ Exchange. That's the second right. The third right is if you follow Dr. Beard's trades, only his trade signals, not become your own day trader and you want to be a Curious George and plugging here and doing manual stuff, no. If you follow Dr. Beard's trades, whether it's 2 signals or you're getting 3 codes because you unlocked it, you are going to get a profit on every trade guaranteed. That's the third right. If the trade fails, there's a 5-stage recovery. So even though it failed, it helps you recover and make profit. So technically, that is covered under that third right. What's the 4th? You can withdraw anytime. Nobody's going to stop you. You want to take it all out and say, bye-bye, BG? That's your right. You want to take a little bit out? That's your right. You want to let your money double and then withdraw? That's your right. You want to start today and tomorrow you have an emergency, you want to withdraw? That's your right. But there are rules to be followed so that we can all get those 4 rights. Is everybody with me so far? Yes. Thank you. All right, so where is the other stuff? Like level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and multi-million-dollar trade accounts and withdrawals and all that. Where is that coming from? Well, that is the optional section of BG Wealth Sharing. You know, how many of you have downloaded, especially if you are BG member and a leader, if you are level 1 and above? I'm talking to you guys. How many of you have gone to FINRA and SEC's website and downloaded the 13-page document that is the actual document where BG Wealth Sharing is a registered investment advisory firm with an exemption that they do not sell securities? How many of you have read that document line by line by line? Please stand up. Big round of applause to you guys. If you do not download that document yourself, don't start sending these files and then the files get edited and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is on there. I'm like, did you download the document yourself? No. What do I teach? Go to the government website, do your own due diligence, learn how to download these documents yourself. Because when you download these documents, it has a timestamp on it that you downloaded it today at this hour. If somebody else is like, maneuvering this through different channels and then they edit it and change it, then you're going to freak out. Don't do that. Don't give your own power, your control, remote control of the power, to the masses that don't know you. You have to think for yourself. You have to understand, where is this coming from? Do you think the powers to be want everybody in this room to be a millionaire? Then what are you going to do? You're going to think for yourself, right? If we are going to do copy trading because we get the code on BondChat only, how many of you go to BondChat every day, 3, 4, 5 times a day to get the code or to learn from Dr. Beard? How many of you are level 3 leaders here? Please stand up. Level 3. Congratulations, leaders. Level 3 is where you unlock special benefits based on performance. I just talked about the 4 rights. You get 2 codes from BondChat, you copy, paste, and confirm, and you check your position order to make sure that the AI pulled 1% of your assets. How many of you have created this habit of checking the position order that it has 1% of your assets? Excellent habit. Because sometimes that 1% could be $1, right? Sometimes it didn't even pull and it failed and you walked away from it, meaning that you lost the opportunity to make your profit on that particular trade. So let me say that again. When a code fails, or you didn't put a code, or you didn't execute the advice that Dr. Beard gives, because BG Wealth Sharing is the registered investment advisory firm that gives us advice through the daily code signals. And we take that advice, we execute that advice in our own trade accounts. If we don't execute, meaning copy, paste, confirm, we lose the opportunity, not the money, we lose the opportunity to make profit on that trade. Is everybody clear? So please don't panic, and please don't start texting your upline or your sponsor, I lost a trade, I didn't make money today. Did you execute the advice? No. It's okay. Do it the next time. That's it. You have to have an investor mindset to begin BG, not a multi-level marketeer mindset to become a BG investor. We are investors first. Now, Dr. Beard is helping us through the referral marketing side because we have, I think, personal, and I'm a little biased with BG, that we have the best referral marketing program on the planet, no matter what company you bring in. I do not have network marketing experience. And you're going to say, what? You're level 9 leader? I'm like, yeah, I just got lucky, right? I didn't do nothing. I just sat there. No, that's not true. I do not have a network marketing experience, but I understand how things work. I'm a high achievement business coach. I understand how business works. I am a business owner myself. I have a franchise that I still run. I understand how business works. I love digital assets. I love transparency. I love decentralization. I love blockchain. I know how many layers and different types of blockchains are there. But none of these projects, businesses, gave me the compounding that I truly desired. And when this came in, it was like, ooh, that's amazing. So without being, next slide please, without being a network marketeer, I'm able to build a team, and these are the trading signals. Can we switch the next slide, please? Thank you. We also get bonus signals. This is all investor mindset, because if you don't understand the mindset of an investor is not somebody who invests, whether you invest 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000, doesn't matter. An investor never says, let me just double it and pull it out. They don't. And I'm not saying that I'm asking you not to pull it out. No. When you are an investor and you are doubling your investment in under 60 days and you pull your seed money out, now you can say, oh, I'm risk-free and I'm playing on the house money. You didn't get BG at all. What you did by doing that, you actually got to square one where you were 60 days ago. Do you hear what I'm saying? The true power of investment is when your investment makes money and the money on it makes money. That's called investment. I started with 200 USDT 15 and a half months ago, did not refer anyone, got very blessed with 2 first directs who actually taught me the power of the compensation plan, but I think they also didn't understand the compounding effect on it. But when I stepped in the market to build BG, in June of 2025, I got to level 1 on June 17th, and in the month of July, I went from level 2 to level 6 in 30 days. Thank you. I didn't do it alone. BG is not a lone wolf path forward. BG is a community to come together, but somebody has to take the role of education. Dr. Beard does it every day, day in, day out. But somebody else had to see something that was the gap. So what I saw the gap was, that's the gap I filled. I had been a BG member inside the gated community for 6 months. I was very blessed that within 30 days of me starting my BG journey with 200 USDT, I got to have a video conferencing call with Dr. Stephen Beard on January of 2025 that helped me gain more confidence that BG is run by BG's owner, not by a hired executive who is here today and may not be there tomorrow. BG is Dr. Beard's baby. He's not going anywhere. A dear friend of mine is here. I haven't seen her in 12 years. She's a part of my BG organization, and her boyfriend asked me, do you think this will last 6 months? I said, dude, we haven't even gotten started yet. 6 years minimum, but I have seen and heard and learned from Dr. Beard that he's projecting for the next 20 to 30 years. Who is in it for? One thing I have to tell you about Dr. Beard, he's a man of his words. When he says something, he's going to do it. You better listen to him. He's going to do it. He does not have to seek anybody's permission, neither do I. So Dr. Beard and I think alike on those terms. When you are going to do something, no matter whether that is the passion or the drive you have, or you're going to take care of the negative nonsense around the naysayers, and you're going to prove it through your results. You don't have to argue with anyone. You do not have to convince because we are not in a convincing business. How many of you agree with that? We are not in a convincing business because we are going to do copy trading where we are letting a multi-million-dollar AI the permission. So when we take the code and we are going to do the bonus signals and the copy trading, we are giving AI the permission to take a look at our total assets, pull 1% and put it in a big pool. Think of this as a big BG pool. I'm going a little technical here too for a reason, because I've got 2,200 plus members here. If I can impart this clarity to everyone, do you know how much compounding we're going to have in the next 30 days? Amen to that. Let's go. So when you execute that AI code, that is not created by AI, that is actually created by Dr. Beard himself. Now, he uses 200 analysts and experts and his 4,000 member employees to manage BG Wealth Sharing for the entire community. When you execute the code, you gave permission for the 1% to be pulled out of your account and go into a BG pool. You're not doing daily trades yourself. The AI is not doing your trade. That is handled by Dr. Beard himself. Did you know that? Some say yes, some say no. So we are actually putting our 1%, 1%, 1%, 1% in a big, gigantic pool. And do you know, when we say we are a hedge fund and we are going to do the trading, each code is over millions, each trade. Multi-millions sometimes. If you do the math, if you understand the real reason, how, the mechanism, how we make money, you will be going out of this room today at the end of the conference with so much of confidence that all this negative thing, oh, this is a Ponzi scheme, and oh, this is a scam, and oh, this is this, and oh, this, everything, like, it's just noise. You won't even hear the noise. But I don't want you to be deaf to the noise. I want you to be more confident because of the clarity that you're going to gain in this conference today. How many of you are level 4 leaders? Please stand up. Woohoo! I have always said that level 1 is the hardest to achieve, but level 4 is a sweet spot. Because now you understand the power of compounding, you understand the bonus signals. Because if you are at the level 4 position, or you're trying to get to level 4 from 3 or 2 or wherever, now you really understand that your account is growing. You understand the referral side. You understand the power of the bonus signals. Everybody with me so far? So when we have bonus signals, there's no code. They're codeless. But you have to understand the power of communication. Some people will say, I don't understand, I missed two bonus signals because I was supposed to start here and then the bonus signal didn't arrive and stuff. I said, go back and read Bond Chat. There are certain things that have been, from an operation standpoint, becoming better. Do you know that the referrer, the person who sponsors someone, does not get any communication from Miss Elena or Miss Rosa or whoever is your team lead management? You don't hear that you got a bonus and you're going to have a bonus signal and then activate it. Do you know the reason for that? The reason is, so I see a lot of like nods, like, no, you don't know. I'll tell you the reason. The reason is, if you are really attached to somebody's hip, which is your new person that you brought in, You are taking responsibility of that person to onboard them properly. And if you do not have a relationship with them, you just are signing people, signing people, signing people. You don't know what's happening in your own team. So why should you get a referral for somebody you're not taking responsibility for? Right? Okay. Then why should you get the bonus signals? Because you didn't help them onboard. How many of you remember when you joined and you got Dr. Beard and Miss Elena or Miss Rosa onto Bond Chat, you get a set of questions. Anybody remembers the questions? Okay. One of those questions is, do you understand how to do trading? And by default, we teach everybody, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. And then, within 24 hours, you get panic calls. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. Calm down, breathe. Because if we are not going to set the expectation and the stage clean that this is what is happening, this is what you're going to get from Miss Elena, this is what you're going to get from Dr. Beard, this is how you will respond to them, and then when you have this message come in, copy that message and share it with me, I will tell you what that means. Because this is new platform for everyone. We are not traders. We are learning to be investor first. We have no knowledge of technicality here, so we have to guide our directs, the people we personally sponsor, throughout the onboarding process. You have to tell them the first week is going to be intense. You have to give them the expectation, because what is miscommunication? When somebody missed the communication part, miscommunication, right? When I said something and you didn't understand, when you said something I didn't understand, that is a miscommunication. I'm trying to help you understand that your job as a BG referrer and a team builder is way beyond just letting people fund their accounts. How many of you see the value of Bond Chat today in this season of your life? And I totally understand that till you are able to replace your current income with your BG income, you cannot be full-time, but I think you can still make an hour every day to go on Bond Chat and learn from every group, especially the group where Dr. Beard is teaching every day to release the codes. It is utmost importance, because all I have learned today was not pre-BG. I get very blessed when I receive a good mentoring from someone, and I got very, very blessed with Dr. Beard in my life. How many of you feel that you are blessed because of Stephen Beard in your life?
To keep moving.
So 2 trades per day, I said everybody's right, correct? And on this slide, we say 1.3% daily compounding. I have had so many technical gurus or traders or skepticals come to me to argue that it's not possible. I said, do you know the word impossible has the word I am possible? And everything in life is impossible till you have done it yourself or somebody else did it before you. Dr. Beard made £1 million when he was 21 years old. He did it. Doesn't mean it's impossible anymore. We can do it too. If he teaches us and he's willing to teach us, all you have to do is persevere and commit to learning. That 1.3, it can be 1.2, it can be 1.25, it can be 1.2 something something, it can be 1.29 or 1.3. What you see on the slide is average based on 3+ years of data that has been accumulated and dissected by BG Wealth Sharing before they put that number out. It's not a random number that we like 1.3, we're just going to put it there. This is all data. How many of you can go into your trade account right now? Are we supposed to do a trade right now? All right, we're going to do trade. Okay. How many of you know how to calculate your own daily percentage based on your copying history? Raise your hands. A few people know. Okay, very nice. Do you want to learn how to do that? Okay. Everybody has their trade accounts open? Take a few seconds. You're logged into your trade account. Click into Futures, Invited Me, Copying History. The 4 boxes on the very top of that screen is your personal data as your trade account holder, and you are an investor first. That's your data. Anything and everything that goes to trade, anything and everything you've done. So on the top right-hand corner of that screen is a number that how many times you've followed the code. How many times you've followed Dr. Beard. That's what that data is. Give me a shout out of a number here. Hold on. One at a time, hold on. Table 35. Table 35. No number? Okay. Table 148. How many times you've followed the signals, the code? Give me a number. All right, 230. Anybody above 500? Nice. Anybody above 800? 842. Anybody above 1,000? 1154, congratulations. Very nice. How long have you been in BG, sir? Since March of 2025, this gentleman has been in BG for over a year and has 1,140 times, I think, something like that. 1154 times followed the signals. Very nice. Anybody in 1500s right now? No? So do the math here, right? So how many times have you followed the signal? The 2 codes or 3 codes? All of that data is there for you. And it is proven by your own records. On the top left-hand corner is the actual number that goes to the trade. The bottom left is your profit on that trade, and the bottom right is your personal account's win ratio. Is it 99 point something? It could be for some people who are new and they experience a failed signal, it could be 97%. But again, the 99.6% accuracy, next slide please, the 99.6% accuracy comes from the data that BG Wealth Sharing has collected for the last 3 years. When you talk about the signal accuracy, a lot of skeptical people, lot of negative people, they don't understand it, but that doesn't mean that they cannot learn. But it means that the community has to be so strong as educators of financial literacy to talk about BG from a numbers perspective. Do you understand what I'm trying to do here? Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottom left-hand number, which is your profit, bottom left-hand number, which is your profit, divided with the top number. Whatever is you are getting is your daily average on every trade. Normally, it is around 0.6 something, something, something. You multiply it by 2 codes, or you multiply it by 3 codes, you will see if you are in BG for about 12 months and you're doing 2 trades, you're going to be very close to 1.3%. If you're getting 3 codes, you're going to be very close to 1.8%. How many of you would love the 1.8% average every day? Absolutely yes, because that is where you get to see the power of leverage and compounding that will blow your mind in 6 months. Failed signals. How many of you have experienced a failed signal here? Do you do a happy dance when there is a See, I say that people don't understand BG till you get into BG, but you actually understand BG when you become BG. If you're not going to become BG, you will never understand what BG is. So signals are there, 5-stage recovery program, we all know what that means. First code, 1%. Recovery code, 3%. And then it follows. But we've never gone to the 3rd recovery signal. Isn't that amazing? That's what you should be talking about. Because we can forecast our future based on where we are in the current position and where we were based upon the past data. That's what you want to do, that, hey, I've been in BG for 15.5 months, and I've experienced 5 failed signals, and every time there was a recovery code that I executed, I was able to recover the principal and made more profit and made more money. Where do you get that? I don't think anywhere else. Do I have 10 minutes, or do we need to do a raffle? Okay, sounds good. I can continue. Okay. All right, thank you. Next slide, please. Another important question, and a lot of negativity out there. BG has stopped withdrawals. You can withdraw, blah, 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 blah. How many of you have heard that? We all have probably, right? So one of the big questions is when you're talking to someone, they say, have you done your withdrawal yet? I don't want you, especially if you are new and excited and you are gung-ho about, I want to do BG, and then the 5 people you go talk to and they ask you that question, have you done your withdrawal yet? And you say, no, you know what, I have to wait for 60 days and blah, and then they say, oh, come back when you're done with your withdrawal, which is very common because they want proof. They want your proof. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk about a little tweak in that as to how can you take this objection and handle it. So when you are sponsoring someone, or when you started or you're thinking about sponsoring someone, if someone starts with 1,000 USDT and there is no bonus or anything going on, what is the bonus reward that somebody gets? A new member. 50 USDT, right? What do we normally do? We ask that person to put that in the trade account and start their trading with 1,050, right? How about you withdraw that because the minimum withdrawal is 35, right? The minimum withdrawal is 35, and if you have taught someone how to withdraw, now their confidence level builds. If someone started with 5,000, they get 5% as a welcome reward. You help them withdraw that, at least $100, so that they have a proof of concept that they were able to do the withdrawal. Because guess what? They're going to be all excited. They're going to go talk about this with their friends and family, and they are going to put cold water on that enthusiasm, and then that person will not share about BG till they can gain that confidence on which somebody put the cold water on. So this is your job. This is your responsibility as an investor who is now going to refer, that you have to help them educate and be knowledgeable that this is what the whole picture will be like. You have to hold their hands. I have a direct who started with 50,000 USDT. She got 2,500 USDT as her welcome reward. I forced her to withdraw. She's like, no, Gagan, I want to put this in. I'm like, no, you're going to withdraw. No, Gagan, I want to put, no, you're going to withdraw. Why? I don't want to. I'm like, you have to, you should. Why? Because of that question. She not only doubled the investment in 39 days, she's level 3 with a third signal in under 100 days. And that direct of mine will have $1 million trade account by the end of this month. That's what I teach to my directs. What is it that you want to make? What is your vision? Why do you want to do BG? Not just because Gagan did that and Gagan, no, it's about you, not about me. I take care of me with my own trade account. I take care of me with my own daily signals, right? What is it that you want? How can I connect your vision, your goals, your desire with BG's vision and my mission to help you get there? Can you do that with your directs? That's how you build talent. That's how you build BG. That's how you build your directs. And that's how you can go to level 1 to level 9 in under 9 months with a team of 135,000 all over the world. You don't do it alone, you do it together. You learn together, you share together, you train together, you present together. So Dr. Beard, I want to share a little bit about him. We all are here because of him, because of his vision, because of his mission, because of his heart. He has a doctorate in finance and over 2 decades of trading experience, both in the financial industry and in the digital industry. He has this amazing talent in himself to cultivate leadership and talents in others. How many of you are level 5 leaders here? Please stand up and be recognized. Level 5 leaders. Awesome, congratulations. A level 5 leader has 1,000 and above organization. That's like half of this room, right? How did we get to level 5? Because of his mentorship, because of his confidence in us, in our ability. How did I get to level 9? Of course, with my leaders and his coaching, his mentoring, his ability to keep the distractions away and outside our realm of existence so that we can focus on not only our personal goals, but we can look at the big picture of the entire organization. How many of you here are part of my organization and you are a level 7 leader and have a luxury car through BG? Please stand up. Nina, I love you. I see you. Miss Cynthia, I love you. Nevo, Miss Linda, Loanne, Tam, very nice. Thank you so much. How many of you are here as level 7 leaders for BG Wealth Sharing? Doesn't matter, my organization or my other leaders. You are a level 7 leader and you have the luxury car. Please stand up. Thank you so much, leaders. A level 6 leader, he doesn't grant these titles for no reason. These are not titles. These are hard-earned hours and hours and hours of coaching and mentoring and learning to connect with your vision and have hope in your organization, in your directs, that they can do this as well. I have 28 directs, and I'm going to take every person in my direct to level 7 and above. I'll have 10 of those go to level 7 and above this year alone. That's my commitment to my leaders. What is your commitment to your leaders? But you have to walk the talk. You have to be the leader who is actually showing them how to do things. Just like how Dr. Beard shows all of us every day, day in, day out. And we have 600,000 members all over the world in over 100 countries. Are we going to stop there? No. We are just getting started. So next slide, please. Richard, you tell me when to stop, okay? Okay, win-win-win. That's the clue. How many of you understand the win-win-win concept? Most people say, oh, I understand win-win, especially when you're talking to a prospect. They're like, I understand win-win, but what is this win-win-win? And I have a leader in my team, India, and he has coined a different term. He calls it triple win structure. It sounds really cute to me because I'm like, oh, win, win, win. I'm like, whoa, triple win. That's, I think, more powerful. So I'm going to acknowledge him that he coined that term, and we use that with my team, India. So win, 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 we are one of the big wins in there. The first win we're going to talk about is BG Wealth Sharing. This is the promissory letter, which is on BG's website. How many of you know what are the 4 points on this promissory letter? Please raise your hands. Oh my goodness. I don't see many raised hands. Okay, write it down. This is very important information. The promissory letter from BG Wealth Sharing is to every investor, to each and every investor. This promissory letter has only 4 points. That makes BG, BG. That's it. You have to memorize and understand and feel it. And I know you all feel it because you've created the results, but you probably don't know what's on this promissory letter. The promissory letter is exactly what I said. We have 4 rights. Everything else is a benefit based on performance. The meal reimbursements is a benefit. Your dividends are a benefit. Your event reimbursements are a benefit. Your bonus signals are a benefit. The referral side is a benefit. Your rank achievement rewards per rank is a benefit based on performance. You perform, you get benefits. You perform, you get benefits. And as you perform and you become more confident and clear with BG's mission and vision, your own internal being and growth starts to happen. What does BG stand for? That's the philosophy. What does BG stand for? Business Group. But the philosophy is being and growth. So when your own beingness is being elevated and your growth happens and it's visible, not only because you are able to have a multi-million-dollar trade account or you can withdraw whatever you want to, no, the growth happens in your lifestyle. How many of you are debt-free as of today because of BG? Look around, people. Look around. How many of you are paying your debt because of the income you're creating because of BG? Amen to that. That's the power of the growth aspect. The growth is not only numbers in your trade account. The growth is when you're able to change what you're earning through BG and you have a different lifestyle. That's what I want to talk about. So DSJ Exchange, fully compliant, fully legal. I'm excited that they're looking into starting their preparation for the IPO for next year. Please don't go around just making things up in the field. Dr. Beard will guide us every step of the way. He will give us the knowledge the understanding of how to talk about this next phase with DST Exchange. How many of you have gone to US SEC's website, sec.gov, and looked up and look at the registration and everything yourself? Well, when I asked that question, I wanted 2,200 hands up. But it isn't. That means there is room to grow and learn, and leaders need to train how to go to sec.gov and go to EDGAR and advanced search, put in the DST Exchange name, and look at Form D. What does that say? Very important. Okay. I want to go to the next slide, and that would be probably the last slide before we invite Mr. Chia back on stage. So as the win-win-win, the triple win structure that we have that makes BG so powerful and unique, that philosophy, that system, that the core concept is the win that we are bringing to BG Wealth Sharing and to DST Exchange. So where do you think the liquidity for the trade comes every day? Somebody said Bitcoin. The liquidity to the trade that we do comes from all of us. We are the investors. We are that crucial win component in this win-win-win structure. We give the 1% of our investment to be put in a pooled trade so that when they go for the spot trade on futures on DST Exchange and they win, we get 60% minimum profit on that 1%. You understand the math there, right? If we don't execute the code and we don't give the permission to use our 1%, whether somebody's 1% is $10 or $100 or $1,000 or $1 million, doesn't matter. If somebody's not going to hit confirm, do you think that 1% will go in the pool? Nope, it won't. So we are a very important piece in this equation. And that piece is not because we brought in 1,000 or 100,000 members in the organization. That piece is because we are committed to doing daily trades every day, every day, every day in our own account. Investor first, deferrer second, and then team builder, the team manager third. But when you get to that place of investor mindset, then my question that I'm going to leave today with you all to consider is, if you are making money in BG and you are going to be debt-free, and I'm very, very grateful to Dr. Beard that the luxury car I earned from him through BG Wealth Sharing 6 months ago is fully paid off. I'm 100% debt-free for that. In 5 months, paid it off. As soon as I land back home in Texas, my entire mortgage is going to be paid off. I've got 2 major credit cards, they are paid off. So I'm telling you, the real stories here are so powerful. Then the question is, if I'm creating some success for myself, am I going to be that selfish that I will not share it with others? We don't convince anyone, we don't recruit anyone. We are here on a mission to share BG with the entire world. If somebody wants to look at it or not, that's their choice. But you don't want to go to bed thinking that my friend didn't listen to me. Maybe you need to teach and train a little bit from a different perspective. Understand the perception and the perspective of the person you're talking to, and try to give them what they are needing in the moment. Don't try to just vomit like in front of them. Don't do that. Most people don't listen. In order for you to listen, you have to be quiet. You have to take notes. What is the other person saying? And how can I help them learn better? With that, thank you so much, everyone. My name is Gagan Sarkaria. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right. How about another great big hand for Miss Gangan? All right. Well, thank you for your insight. Thank you for your knowledge. Hopefully, you're here taking notes. This is how you get to level 9. It's accumulating knowledge from the ones who know how to get things done. And you're looking at one, so hopefully you've learned from this experience and the insight that she's provided. Thank you so much for being up here and sharing your knowledge,
Thank
Ms.
you so
Gangan.
much. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
So we are moving on to the next section here. Linda will take over from here. So we have probably hundreds of thousands of online Zoom viewers. We're going to give them an opportunity to win some raffles as well. So Linda will be the ones doing that. Linda, you want to take over from here?
Yes, I'm here. Now is the time for a special moment for everyone who has been watching the first Zoom section today. We will select the first 10 lucky participants who follow the correct format to receive a special reward. A prize is $100 credit to their DHS account. If you have logged in using the correct format as instructed, your name is already on the list. So please don't worry. Once the winner are selected, we will take the screenshot with full detail and send it for verification. So good luck to everybody. So everyone in the hall right here, we have the on-site gift, but this gift is special gift from Professor. Give it to all the Zoom viewer today. So we give them a few minutes, okay?
There you go.
Emily, we ready? Are you ready? This one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead, Emily. The first one, Richard, go back to you. It's Katie Young. She have the right format with BondChat ID and BondChat server, so she will get a credit $100 to her account. Congratulations, the first person. We will go to the second one now. Come on, Emily. Second one got selected. Congratulations, and don't worry, we will credit to their DHS account, okay? We ready for the third one? Come on. And if you meet this time, we have another 2 sections to the night, for today. One is for the afternoon and one for the evening. The third one, oh my goodness, tại sao ở Việt Nam không vậy? Come on, we're done. We take the screenshot already. Come on, Emily. Somebody draw is on my screen. Some people is drawing. We start for, is that the fourth one?
Yep, go to the next.
Go to the next one.
What are we doing?
People try to. Oh my goodness! How can we take the pictures?
No, I need to tell everybody what to do.
Can you move it? We have a winner, so go ahead.
Okay, we can't have everyone coming up to take pictures right now.
Yes.
We need to refrain from that at this point.
Okay, here we go.
So this way we can
We
still
got it.
continue
We got
our
it
meeting.
from here. Somebody tried to mess it up with our Zoom right here. Okay. Come on. We try the next one. If the people keep doing this, and we stop right here. Come on, Emily.
All right, no more pictures. We
Yes.
need to clear the front area here, guys.
Yeah, so I think we will stop 5 right here. And because the people is messing up with my Zoom. So if your guy from the Zoom viewer keep doing that and nobody receive the reward, I'm very strict on that. Got it, we got it. Okay, come on, Emily. We can take the pictures from here, Richard, so no worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me know when you're ready for me.
Yes. But how many people already?
Are you ready for me?
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
The next
Oh.
one. Take
Oh.
pictures. Take picture.
You're still doing one more?
We have 3 more, Richard. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay.
Keep moving, Emily. Sorry, I have assistant from other side of the world. Okay. Come on, next one. So we got the next one here. 2026, yeah. Okay, I think we're done. We're done, right? Richard, can you take over the stack? I think we're done over here because we cannot control the Zoom right here.
Oh, okay.
The next section, I will
I'll-
try to correct everything.
All right.
All right, thank you. Congratulations,
Thank you.
all
Thank
the
you,
winner.
Linda. So congratulations to those online Zoom viewers. They got an opportunity. There will be 3 sessions of that, so there will be more announcements for the Zoom winners, okay? Now, we're moving into the next phase of our event here, which is the ribbon cutting phase of our meeting here. And we need to do this methodically. Otherwise, we need to be able to... Can you hear me? Oh, that's better. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. This part of the event is the ribbon cutting. And we will need to actually have everyone follow the directions here. Otherwise, you might get lost. Our consulting center is about 4 miles down this way and just down the street. But we have the address that's, if you go ahead and scan the QR code, you will be able to see the address right there with the QR code. Okay, so that is the address of the consulting center. Now, we will have up until, I believe, 2 o'clock, okay? Lunch, a light lunch will be served when you get there. So the consulting center cannot accommodate 2,300 people. So we need to follow a certain flow, otherwise we can't get everybody in, all right? So when you get there, we already have all of our support team to guide you through. Just follow the arrows, follow the signs, just quickly go through, just so that you have an idea what the consulting center is. And it's really designed for everyone. It is not my consulting center, it's BG. This here belongs to the professor, and we will run it as if you guys have access to it anytime, from any state. It does not matter. How we're setting this up is, it's really what this consulting center, or all consulting center, okay, should be doing, because it is his consulting center, all right? So, well, okay, do you want to do parking before you get there? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, after you guys leave from here, and then when we come back, and then there's parking up here might be too full. There is an overflow parking at the NICE, it's called NICE building across the street. So there's 3 over there, okay? And so this place right here might be too full when you get back, because they have other conventions going on at the same times. So if you cannot find parking right here, go to NICE, N-I-C-E, just across the street. All right?
Okay. All right, so one last thing. Please take all of your possessions with you, okay? Just as we leave, the linens will be changed for our second phase. So there will be no seat savings. We need to really, get this part right. Because in Las Vegas, even though we say no seat savings, there's people that still want to save their seats. You must take all of your possessions here. The staffs here will need to change the linens, and they cannot touch any of your personal things. So please take your possession. If you want to go to the consulting center, then follow the address that's on the agenda itself. All right? And with that said, we will see you there. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes to get there. Okay? So if you want to go there, great. If not, you can go, and we'll see you back at 2 p.m. here for the second session of our event. All right? Thank you very much. We'll see you back, and we'll see you at the consulting center.